So today I was kind of in a little baking mood and could not decide what to make, but then I remembered I got this sourdough and bread book at Barnes & Noble a while ago. And so I realized I had bread starter in my fridge, and so I am attempting to make sourdough. All you needed was sourdough starter, flour, water, and salt. So for the first day, it's mainly just letting the starter and some flour and water proof and rise in a bowl. So I had some artisan bread flour that I just used. So I think it's okay because it's fine. Whatever. Right now I am measuring the sourdough starter into a large bowl and putting the rest in the fridge because it's not going to take all of the starter. Then I added 80 grams of my flour and 80 grams of water, mixed it up in the bowl, stirred it, covered it with, I didn't have plastic wrap, so I used tin foil, but it says plastic wrap, and leave on the counter for around 8 hours. It's day 2. Today we are proofing the bread and baking it. So the first step is to add the remaining ingredients into the fresh risen starter that was in my bowl from yesterday. So I have to add 530 grams of flour plus 370 grams of water and 10 grams of salt. I put that into the mix it all up, knead it well for 10 minutes. Then I put the dough in a bowl, cover it with, it says a shower cap, but I put tin foil because that's all I had, or aluminum foil, and I let it rest for 6 hours. And now it is time to put the dough that I let proof into my bowl and knead it some more until I shape it into a ball. Then I put it in a very flour-covered bowl with the flour-topped side of my bread ball, or dough ball, or whatever you would call it, onto the bowl. Then I cover that with more aluminum foil, and I let it rest for about 2 to 4 hours. Then I preheated the oven to 450, and I put the dough ball into a baking sheet, lined with parchment paper. Again, I don't have parchment paper, so I use aluminum foil with a little bit of flour dusting. Now, this is what the final product looks like. I put that in the oven for 10 minutes at 450, and then I reduced it to 400 for 30 more minutes. I hope it'll be good. I don't have a fucking bread knife though. I'll just use some type of serrated edge knife, and hopefully that'll work.